Molly Reynolds, and you're watching The Unicorn in the Room, where we examine the habits of the business world's most influential unicorns and learn how to use our own personal magic to achieve business success. Well, we're up at the crack of dawn today, but it's totally worth it because we get to meet U.S. Chairman of PwC, Tim Ryan, the unicorn that never sleeps, here in the city that never sleeps. And what better way to start the day than talking about the importance of diversity in the workplace? Check it out. Tim, I'm so excited to have you today. Thank you so much for being on with us. We're talking about one of my favorite subjects today. Now, we're here at PwC, the top financial firm in the world, the top one to work for, and you, being the U.S. leader, have created the most diverse team in PwC's history. Could you tell me about that a little bit?
Sure. So one of the privileges of being the senior partner is you get to pick your team. And as I picked my team, I wanted a team that could truly lead from the front and inspire people. And that meant I needed to really understand what people wanted in leadership. And as I listened to our people, it was clear they wanted people who were bold, they wanted people who understood their perspective, and they wanted a diverse team that represented all aspects of our firm. As a firm, we're in all elements of our society, not just in the United States, but across the globe. And I wanted a team that was in touch with all elements of our society. And that led me going out to our partners and picking the very best team, which led to a very diverse team.
As a leader, how important is it to have a diverse team?
It's incredibly important. Our client base and our people touch all cultural, social issues across the U.S. and globally. We're in virtually every community, which means we need to understand the world from many different perspectives. And I don't. While I've been around a lot, I don't understand every issue from every perspective, but together my team and their extended teams, they do, and they can then best advise me on how to think about an issue from many different perspectives, which gets the best advice for our people and for our clients.
In light of recent tragic events in both Dallas and Baton Rouge, you opened up a dialogue with your team about race relations in the United States. Can you tell me a little bit about that, please?
Sure. So when they first started to come out, when you think about Louisiana, Minneapolis, and then what happened in Dallas and now subsequently Baton Rouge, it was heartbreaking and it was confusing and it was hard to understand. And as a leader, you want to react, but I don't understand the issue from every perspective. So I went to our people and I asked them, I said, please give us advice. We care, we know it's an issue, but please give us advice. As the hundreds of emails came in, as I talked to our people, it became very clear by listening. The first step was creating a dialogue where we could talk about it, and talk about our feelings from different perspectives. And so that led to us making the decision that we're going to have a firm-wide discussion on race this week where people talk about their feelings. And I guarantee you from that, we'll learn, and that'll inform our next steps as well.
10 years ago, we would so often hear the phrase, leave it at the door. Is that out of date?
In my view, it's way outdated because the reality is, as a leader, I realize people have a lot going on in their lives, and it's not just work. And whether it's issues around race, whether it's a health issue in a family issue with a spouse, a child, we all have things going on in our lives. And we need to feel comfortable talking about them with the people closest to us. In many cases, that's people at work. And what's interesting is on many issues, we are comfortable talking about them. But what I heard by listening is the topic of race, we're not always comfortable talking about it. And by the way, when we talk about it, we then understand more about each other. We can help each other succeed. And ultimately, that's good for our people at the end of the day and our clients. And it tells me that absolutely we have to create an environment where we can talk about all issues at work.
And for all the leaders out there that are watching, what is the best piece of advice you can give them for opening up this kind of conversation?
The biggest piece that I have is listen. Like as leaders, we're wired to have answers and solutions. Listen. As I listen to our people about some of the stories, hundreds of emails, discussion groups, small discussion groups, as I listen to people, I learned more and more about perspectives. Things that would send chills up your spine, like literally chills up your spine around how people feel. And the more I listened, the more I understood. So sometimes don't jump to the answer or what you think the answer is. And a lot of leaders, we're type A and we want to have the answer. Listen. And the more you listen, the more you learn.
Tim, that's beautiful. Thank you so much for this. I know that this is going to really hit home for a lot of the people watching. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it, Molly. Thank you very much.
To all of our business leaders, you have the power to impact people both professionally and personally. I hope Tim's story gave you some creative ideas for how you will inspire the people on your staff to open up a dialogue about the things going on in their world. For more unicornial tips, please visit our website at theunicornintheroom.com or subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.